Hey, you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hi, lovely Claire. How you doing, darling? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. If the connection is all right and the sound of the quality of the sound is fine. Just gonna adjust this cushion. Let me know who is here. As I keep saying, don't be shy. Say hi. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes for people to get their notification. Hi, whoever is joining me. And welcome. Good Juju. Hi, darling. Welcome. I really like your name, Good Juju. Bringing some good juju my way. EXO, hi, darling. How you doing? How are you doing, guys? No super chat? Yes, super chat, darling. Yes, super chat, but preferably PayPal. But we can still stick with super chat. Absolutely. Hi. Your place looks tranquil. I try to make it that way, but there are a lot of renovations. So during the day, there's a lot of drilling and all of this going on. So, you know, but I do try to make it as peaceful as possible. All right, darling Excel. Okay, guys. So for those of you who are joining me today, hi and welcome. My name is Dash Lily. For those of you who are coming over here for the first time, it's lovely to see you. For my regulars, it is lovely to see you back. These super chats or live tarot sessions are here so that I can answer your questions live using my tarot and oracle decks. It's $10 per question, paid via PayPal, preferably. But if you're not cool with PayPal, you can stick with the super chat. You can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about what do your spirit guides want you to know, what's coming up in your love life, in your career. Basically, pretty much any questions apart from health questions, because I am not a doctor, you guys. So I can help you through tarot with loads of things, but health is not my forte. But for anything else, there's super chat. Lovely Anna, hi darling, lovely to see you. If you guys do send a payment via super chat, make sure that you let me know so that I can double check and get started with your reading. And of course, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. It is very much appreciated. Don't be shy, you guys. Say hi. And if you guys are sending your question via PayPal, put the question in there as well. Stick the question in there. EXO, darling, I got the payment. What was your question? Moonchild, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. I'm all right. How are you? It was a lovely day. I went for a nice walk with my friends. It's a beautiful, beautiful lake. And then it got so hot. I was like, oh, it's time to go home. EXO, I got the payment, darling. What was your question? Whoop. Shvaya, hi, darling. Oh, bless. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Moonchild. Oh, always so nice to hear. Kodase or Kodase, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. All right, so we are starting off, guys. And today, the first question is from the lovely XO. Should I continue to give Fermin, apologies, a chance? Will our relationship his effort improve. Let's go ahead and take a look what the cards want to say about your relationship with Furman. Okay, so this is very nice. I got 2 nines over here, 9 of cups, 9 of pentacles, and I have the temperance. The temperance is about learning how to find a compromise, learning how to find a way to be able to communicate with one another. This talks about people from different races, religions, or just in different ways of thinking coming together and needing some time to find this perfect balance. So the answer for you is yes, it will improve, but it will improve with time and investment. This, of course, also has a lot to do with you remembering that you are absolutely worth it, remembering about your self-worth, and remembering that you are good enough to have all of your needs fulfilled with the 9 of cups over here. So the temperance says it's not going to be overnight and effort is needed to make this relationship work. However, the overall energies, the 2 nines, they're saying that yes, it's absolutely going to be worth it. A lot of fulfillment and a lot of enjoying each other's company, but it will take some time to make it work. But overall, very positive energies, very positive cards. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, lovely XO. So give him a chance if you're willing to work on it, and if they're willing to work on it. Both, like an effort needs to come from both sides. But there's some very good potential over there. You're most welcome. Okay, guys. So whoever is joining us, hi and welcome. Lovely to see all of you. My name is Blash Lily. For those of you who are not familiar with me, for those of you who already know me, hi. I use these sessions to answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. The price for the questions, it's $10 per question, paid via PayPal preferably, but if you're not cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat as well. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page if you guys do want to check it out, because there's loads more interesting stuff in there, including discounts on personal readings. And speaking of which, if you guys do want a personal reading, you can always email me. My email is also in the pinned message. And when it comes to today's session, you can ask about your current affairs, your spiritual guidance, whether a particular trip is going to play out the way you hope it is going to play out. And, if there's any changes, upcoming changes in your career, all sorts of things, apart from health. I do not do health readings. Melissa Owens, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. How are you doing today? Don't forget to get those thumbs up, guys, for today's session. And by the way, tomorrow there's a brand new pick a card video coming out on the important life changes that you can expect within the next 3 months. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned. Lovely to see more and more people joining us. Hi, guys. All right. So we have Homa or Oma, if H is silent. Either way, lovely to see you, darling. I've been looking for a job for a long time. Long time. A while ago, I asked you about timing and you said very soon I'll get the job offer. Nothing's happened yet. Now I have the same question. When do I get a job? All right, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look. good within the next few months, darling. Within the next few months, literally jumped out for you. Let me see if there's anything preventing you from getting a job. If there's anything else that you need to do, or maybe it's just the question of timing. They're saying ask your angels. Okay, ask your angels for guidance, ask your angels for signs, synchronicities, because they're trying to lead you towards like a particular job that's going to be really good for you. Within the next few months usually indicates 2, maximum 3 months. And they're saying that there's something where they want you to know that you need to give more to yourself, because you're very hardworking and you tend to, sometimes they say you tend to settle, or you tend to let people maybe give you too much of what's not yours. And they're saying that you need to sort of keep that in mind with that new workplace, because they want you to like not get a burnout. They want you to be happy in this new place. Okay, so they're just saying like, remember to pay yourself first, and remember to give yourself the love and appreciation that you truly desire. But when it comes to when you're going to be getting a job, they're saying 2 to 3 months tops over here. Moonchild. Will I ever find someone who loves me the way I dream and hope to receive? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, let's use this Moonology deck, okay? Not Moonology, but I think it's Star Child something rather. Moonchild. Okay, so the answer is yes, it's destined. It's something that's destined to happen. There's divine plan, because you have this beautiful card, Anna, okay, grandmother of Jesus, and it's all about having a divine plan and seeding the light. They are saying that you are currently going through transformation that will touch a lot on sometimes we feel like we need to do something to deserve love, or we need to have something that's just going to be incredibly perfect. And they're saying you're going through a transformation where changes are happening at a cellular level. There's deep healing that's taking place. Okay, and with the take a break, they're saying that you could be meeting somebody when you are in a more relaxed state of mind. So it could literally be taking a vacation, taking a break, or doing a break at work. There's something about taking a break and literally forgetting about everything and just being in the moment, and that this person is going to appear. They're saying get off the treadmill. You need to get off the treadmill. You need to give yourself a break. And the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, but you are going through a transformation, and it is like fated. So literally they're saying you have got nothing to worry about. You will meet this person, but it's just that you need to go through transformation first. I don't know if you've seen my latest like transformation video. It might be of use to you, darling. Moonchild. Oma, you're most welcome. CS, hi, darling. You may ask me, of course, but it is a paid super chat session. So it's $10 per question, paid via PayPal or super chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. And babes, hi, darling. Give me a second. I'm just going to double check on the payments, and we are going to get into your reading. Rome, mwah, bless you. Thank you for such a beautiful message. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I think just because I spent some time with my friends today, and I too took some time to chill out, to be out in the nature, I think some vitamin D did me some good. But thank you for your lovely words. And babes, yeah, darling, I got the payment. Let's get into your question. I had an interview a few days ago for 2 different positions, placement admin and team leader. Which role am I likely to get? All right, darling, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to use tarot for this one. Okay, so placement admin. Hold on a second. Placement admin. Team leader. Placement admin. Team leader. Placement admin. Team leader. Okay, darling, it looks like it's more of a team leader position over here with the Three of Cups. Okay, because when it comes to the placement admin, I am seeing that it's a bit of an like energy of like maybe it's not exactly what you wanted, maybe it's not exactly that's up to you, and there isn't a lot of room for growth that I'm picking up over here. When it comes to the other position, the team leader, there's much more energy of being able to grow. I think it might be a little bit more money in the long term, and it's going to give you a lot of fun, and it is going to help you can make like really good and meaningful connections. Okay, and it's going to help you put something behind as well with the Ten of Swords. So that's what I'm picking up for you, darling, because the other one, the energies are not very good, to be honest. So it's literally your higher self looking out for you. It's something about your higher self coming through and saying like, yeah, like I can see ahead. So it's going to be like the right decision that you're going to be making. Kisara, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. I'm all right. How are you? Sarah, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Good juju. All right, darling. Let me just double check the payment and I will get started on your reading. You probably just need to give it a couple more minutes. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay. Good, Juju. It hasn't come through yet. We're just going to give it a second. Okay. Sometimes it does take a couple of minutes. But just to be sure, can you send me which name you have or like the first letter of your name on PayPal? Just so that I can, or if it's the same, then just let me know it's the same. Kisara, I'm fine. Went to tech event on Wednesday. Brilliant. How did that go? Moonchild was about to talk about your transformation video, how I need to follow it properly instead of procrastinating. Oh, I'm blessed. Thank you for the love, darling. Thank you. Juju, are you John? Gian? Jean? Gian. 2N. Oh, you will go. All right. Sorry. No, I thought you already went. All right. Lovely. Good juju. Got the payment, got the question. Let's do this. What do your spirit guides want you to know? For Juju. Very interesting. There's a lot of energy of wisdom. There's a lot of energy of like ancestors that are coming through. Okay, there's this energy of compassion. They're saying you need to be more compassionate towards yourself and not to rush yourself. Okay, there's something about your situation with home improving, whether you're going to be finding a new home or making the home that you're already living in more comfortable. There's this vibe where you're going to feel at home, because sometimes we live in a place and it just doesn't feel like home. Even sometimes we call it home, and they're saying there's something about you I don't know. It's like they're saying it's either you're looking for home or you'll be finding a home or you're going to just be feeling much more at home. But give yourself this compassion. You've been a little bit too hard on yourself. And this passion that you have over here, something that you're going to be discovering soon, or you already know what it is, they want you to follow it. And maybe it's about not getting the results that you wanted just yet by following your passion, or just not feeling up to anything. They're saying that just give yourself time and give yourself the love. Imagine that you are a little child and you're sort of mothering yourself. They're saying this is the sort of energy that you need, not this like go go go, you can do this, come on, stop procrastinating. No, like, subtle, chill, lovely energy. And boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? This might actually be, again, connected to your home. Maybe it's somebody that you're living with, living next to, and they're saying that you need to work a little bit more on your boundaries, because it seems like your energies, instead of focusing on your passions and being compassionate with yourself, maybe it is going to like towards other people, other people's projects. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? They really want you to focus on yourself and remember how beautiful you are. And they're also talking about centering. There's a lot about centering, a lot about grounding, and working on your lower two chakras. About feeling safe, about feeling at home, and about allowing yourself to explore and enjoy the pleasures of life. That's what I'm seeing for you. Lovely Juju. Lovely Juju. Flowers and mental breakdowns. Hi, darling. Thank you very much. You love my hair. I love your nickname. Absolutely fantastic. Flowers and mental breakdowns. Uh-huh. Hooray. Hi, darling. These are paid readings. They're $10 per question, paid via PayPal or Super Chat, preferably via PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon with exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. And if you guys do want a personal reading, you could always email me. The email is also in the pinned message. But still, lovely to see you guys. Even like if you don't, because we have a very good community going on over here. So sometimes even if you don't want to post a question, but you just like feel like, you can talk to people, you can communicate, you can just say hi, you can stick around. Feel free to do so. Bahar, thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Hello, and lovely to see you too. How are you doing? And guys, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. Very much appreciated. Helps the channel grow, helps us exchange the positive energy. Thank you very much. I love it how I'm seeing like a certain amount of likes, and then I'm asking you, and I see literally somebody just go like, yay, yes, we like this. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. And by the way, guys, tomorrow, brand new video coming out on the important life changes within the next 3 months. So make sure to check it out. And when it comes to today's session, you can ask about your spiritual guidance. You can ask about the events that are going to be coming up within a certain time period, about your career, whether you're going to be getting a job or not getting a job, whether, it's a good time to make any adjustment to your life, or whether you're going to end up with somebody, what their feelings are. Maybe if there's a secret admirer. Luna Moon. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Double moon. Double moon Gores. Do you see me living abroad within the next 3 years? Frame time. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful too. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Whether you're going to be packing your bags, saying goodbye, arrivederci, adieu, and whether you're going to be living somewhere else within the next 2 years. Let's go ahead and take a look. Isn't this lovely? It says, do not stop believing, do not stop what you're doing, because in the near future, my darling, they're saying that you are going to be ready. I'm going to double check on the timing now, whether it's within the next 2 years, but they're saying that this is definitely something that you can achieve, something that, like I'm not even seeing any blockages, because they're saying you're ready and they're saying don't stop. Like the only thing that can stop you right now is you. There's nothing else that's stopping you. Let me see if it's going to be happening within the next 3 years. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Okay, well, they're saying that it might require you to think differently. It might require you to think, not going in maybe a very straightforward way, but maybe sort of like, how do I put this? I think you know what I'm saying. It's not like applying for one visa and getting this visa and going. It's about maybe it's either by getting a job, in a company with an office here and an office in another country, and then like relocating that way, being transferred to company, or meeting somebody and then relocating with them. So it's like, like it's a combination of things. But yes, it could very well be happening within the next 3 years. With the Page of Cups over here, some good news, and it might even happen with either through a friend or through somebody who might have deeper feelings for you. So nice. They're saying the only thing that can stop you over here is you thinking that you're not ready or something that might go wrong. So yeah, if that's what you want, absolutely. Send us a postcard. Cinity, hi darling. Let me go ahead and double check. Usually if something gets sent, it gets received, apart from when it gets sent by post from one country to the other, and then not so much. All right, so Cinity, darling, but would you please tell me what is your name on PayPal? Is it Sarah? Luna Moon, you're most welcome. Melody, hi, darling. Horain, I got the payment. I will get to you in just a second. We've got Cinity's question first, and I just want to double check that it's Sarah. Sarah Lily. Okay, beautiful. So, for lovely Sarah, I would like to know which country my future husband comes from. I'm very strong attachment to the countries in the Middle East. Right. And I was wondering if my future husband would not come from there. All right, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to rephrase your question a little bit, because when we ask about from which country, it can be a little bit difficult for the cards to say, to point to a specific country, but they can definitely tell us about the looks of people, the climate. So I am going to rephrase it a little bit and ask your future husband is going to come from the Middle East. They're showing me somewhere hot already with the sun. Look at this. So somebody where there's a lot of sun, someplace where there's a lot of like heat. Okay, good start. And that usually means yes, but I'm just going to double check. Okay, a patriarchal society, somebody who could be quite religious coming up over here. So this could actually very much be so, because don't forget that we attract whatever it is that we're focused on. So this is giving me a lot of yes energy, in all honesty, because all of those cards are yes. The only thing over here that came up is just that maybe like they're saying that you might feel sometimes a little bit intimidated, because they do have a very strong energy of sometimes being a little bit too overprotective, having a very set way, but it looks like you're going to be adjusting just fine. So actually the answer over here with all of those cards are yes. And your future husband is going to be somebody, you know, who might have a very strict appearance, but might actually be a little kid and up for loads of like fun things. Nice. Always trust your intuition, guys. Always trust your intuition. If you feel like your husband or your wife is going to be from a particular place or particular, I don't know, religion, they're going to look a certain way. This usually means that it's like resonating with you, and this is what you're pulling towards you. You know who this? Anurat, hi, darling. Horain, yes, I did get your question. Now we're going to get into your question for lovely Almas. Let's go ahead and take a look. When you will come out of the money problems. For Horain, Almas. Let me tell you something already. Your name, Almas, in Russian means diamond, means precious gem. So your name already has a lot of powerful energy of prosperity. So believe that. But let's go ahead and take a look at when. Very straightforward. They're saying it's up to you. They're saying it's up to you. Let me pull tarot cards to see what you can do. A few tarot cards. They're saying it really is up to you. Maybe it's about giving your power away, because sometimes we can feel like, you know, the universe is just like against us, and we're like, what is going on? But let me see. I think don't be afraid to start something new. You might be afraid to take a risk, or you might be taking things like without thinking, you know, being a little bit reckless with money. They're saying don't be afraid of new beginnings, of new starts. Because it's time. Sometimes it's an energy of like a transformation, to be honest. Because here it's like, again, you might be feeling like you're not good enough, but you will be getting help, and you will be getting, you know, whether it's investment, whether it's paying off your loans, whether it is paying you know, like getting out of this like hole you might have dug yourself into, or the situation that you're coming through. And they're saying that you need to start believing that you have the power, because it seems to be getting too overwhelming right now. But I am seeing within the next 6 months, I got 2 sixes for you. Within the next 6 months, if you put your head to it, you are going to be feeling much better and much more confident within yourself. You just need to understand that you need to put yourself above this, okay? Like, you know, sometimes when you fly on the plane and you look at the earth and you're like, all of those problems, they just seem so far away. This is what you need to do, because you're standing too close, and they're saying that you need to take a few steps back and realize that you can deal with it. But within the next 6 months, if you put your energy into it, they're saying that you can absolutely do it. Good juju. Lovely juju is bringing good juju to us. All right, darling, I'm just going to double check the payments, and we will get into your reading. For readings like this, I always suggest getting a personal reading because then I'm able to channel your energies in much more detail. Because with the short readings, I might not pick up on few things that might be important. But let's go ahead and take a look, because I do have an ad break. Okay, a bit of an ad break. I do have like a special future spouse reading, you guys. Okay, where for 40 minutes I channel your energies and say when you're going to meet them, how you're going to meet them, what they're going to be like, their appearance, their job, their personality, what your relationship is going to be like. Will you have children? All sorts of things that are going to come up. So if you guys are interested, my email is in the pinned message. You can email me and just ask me for a list of readings. And I'll send it to you with a prices, with explanations, with the type of questions that I do, with the format that I have. So yeah. All right. So for lovely Juju, when will you meet new love? And the Two of Cups is over here. Do you see this? This is a good energy because it means you're actually ready and open. You're actually ready and open, and me talking about future spouse must have gotten the love energies going, because the Two of Cups over here is actually saying that you are very close to this energy. You might be a little bit disappointed right now. You might not be seeing a lot of things, a lot of opportunities to meet new people, to date new people. They're saying that you need to be a little bit more optimistic about the whole thing. You might be thinking that, like, oh, I tend to attract that sort of man, or this like sort of person. Okay. And the Seven of Chariot, they're saying it's about moving forwards. Okay. And this does, of course, include moving forwards and out from this energy of gray and gloominess and darkness into a much more powerful position of self over here. And with the Chariot is number 7. I have number 2. This could be happening within the next 9 months or 7 months. And this could be happening when you're either going to be moving somewhere or traveling somewhere, or just, you're definitely going to be in a good mood and optimistic. It could have, there's a lot of transportation. It could be plane, it could be train, it could be traffic jam, a bus, whatever it is. A lot of transportation that I'm picking up over here. So that's what I'm saying for you, lovely. Good juju. And may this good juju bring you some good relationships. Aisha, hi darling, lovely to see you. Well, I will be starting a new job soon, but it doesn't pay well, but will help pay bills. Okay. What can I expect when I start this job? Any advice how things will be for me at this place? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. What can you expect at this new place? Okay, so they're saying that you've been worried about, you're going to be a little bit anxious. Okay, they're saying it's okay, it's absolutely okay to be a little bit anxious about meeting new people, starting new things. Okay, but this thing, this whole experience is actually going to help you see things from a very different perspective. Okay, you might have been stuck in a certain way of thinking with specific fears or just anxieties, but look at this beautiful energy. Look at this beautiful energy of the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is very much about love, but it's also about peace, and it's also about finding the right connection. This is about connecting with people with whom you're going to be working with, connecting with the bosses, and just bringing it. This also talks a lot about inspiration and being able to express yourself, being comfortable, because there's nothing stopping those flows over here. So from what I can see, I'm going to pull one more card for you. One more card for you. Yeah. You're going to be absolutely fine. There's a very strong energy coming through where there could be, you might be meeting a woman, an older woman at this new job. And it might feel like it's something about taking you under her wing, something about protection, something about showing you the ropes. And this job is part of the divine plan. It's actually going to give you a lot of motivation, and it's going to help you with self-belief so that you can move forwards when you're ready. So nothing to worry about. Let those fears just stay out the door. Yeah. Let them say fears, false evidence appearing real. I'm not interested. I'm going to deal with issues as they come. And if they're not going to come, I'm not going to deal with them. Mm-hmm. Good luck, darling. New nail, who this? Brilliant. I'm going to answer you soon if I haven't already. And Luna Moon, thank you so much. Good juju. Good juju. Do you see the pinned message at the top? There is my email. If you don't see it, let me know. I will send it again in the chat. All you have to do is just send me an email, say, hi, Blush Lily, interested in a personal reading. And I say, you got it, darling. And I will send you the list of readings that I do, of course, together with the future spouse reading, the prices, the time frames, and we'll take it from there. Aisha, lovely to hear that it resonated, darling. Yeah, it's absolutely normal when we're a little bit like, it's a new place. Like imagine like so many new experiences. And of course we tend to like, especially when you tend to overthink, you're like, okay, right, this could go wrong and then this could go wrong. But then like it's showing you this completely different energy where people like are receptive and like, you know, people understand it. It's like the first time, everybody needs a bit of a leg up, you know? When it comes to first days at jobs and unis and all sorts of places. And don't forget, guys, to get those thumbs up for today's session. Very much appreciated. And once again, tomorrow, a brand new pick a card video coming out with the important life changes within the next 3 months. Make sure to check it out. And of course, for my Patreon crew, there's a brand new video coming out as well. Yours, guys, is a bit more specific on the next 2 weeks. Following the Isis. I don't know if you've seen it. I've recently been channeling Isis. I felt very connected to ancient Egypt. And I was like, right, what should I do for my Patreon tribe? Isis messages. Beautiful. Very deep, very profound, very healing energy coming from the Isis deck. So if you guys haven't checked out my Patreon, I highly recommend you do so, because I do have a lot of interesting stuff that you won't find on my YouTube channel. There are additional discounts on personal readings, and I also post a lot about protection magic, love attraction rituals, and much, much more. And I also work with runes sometimes. So make sure to check it out. And we are carrying on today's session with lovely Lyran Cat Kitten Tarot. Lovely to see you, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look at his means feelings for you. For Lyran Kitten Tarot. How does that mean feel about you? Oh. Very dreamy person. Look at this. A lot of, I think it's something about plotting. It's something about thinking. There's a strong energy coming through from them. They might have like a very powerful personality, a lot of charisma, and a lot of presence. Okay. What I'm picking up over here, however, is when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships, they tend to get a little bit shy. Okay. And they might want to hide it, but they do get shy and they have this very fragile ego. Because they don't want to get hurt. But there's this energy of very tender feelings. And when it comes to the Seven of Cups, this talks about playing out scenarios in your head, but maybe not really approaching you just yet with them. I think there's lots of fantasizing, maybe even like when the lights go out, that sort of fantasizing. But there's this vibe of wanting to approach you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to be next to you, wanting to maybe show little signs. But it's just very timid. It's like this first love energy. When you first fall in love and you don't really know what to do, it's that sort of vibe that I'm picking up over here. Wanting to I think that he's going to surprise you. There's some sort of energy of a surprise here and some sort of invitation that I'm picking up over here. But they do think about you a lot, and maybe it's like some sort of decision that they need to make, because sometimes the Seven of Cups can talk about decisions, about not being able to make a decision, about not being able to ask you out. But they are manifesting things with you. Very skillful, very powerful person. It's very interesting how some people, they're very strong. You think they're very strong and powerful, but when it comes to love, they're like, because we've all been hurt before. Nobody wants to get hurt again. So that's what I'm saying for you, darling. For Amin. Magician energy is very strong. Magician is like somebody who's like literally like an alchemy energy, somebody who's able to communicate with different people and work with different energies, and somebody who can do accounting and paint and sing and negotiate and I don't know, ride a horse. It's that sort of energy. But we all have our strength and we all have aspects of ourselves that might need a little bit of work, or just like like nobody can be an all-rounder, can they? But I think it's always important not to underestimate the power of love and the power of attraction, the power of hormones. Okay. It's still like you still feel it when somebody's interested in you, when somebody wants you, when somebody wants to get to know you. You just feel it. You know it. You know it. All right, you guys. So whoever is joining us, hi and welcome. My name is Blash Lily, and I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It is $10 per question, paid via PayPal, preferably. If you aren't cool with PayPal, you can pay via Super Chat as well. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is my email. Yes, it's called email. In case you guys do want to opt for a personal reading. And my Patreon link is in there as well, in case you guys do want to check out what else I have to offer. And I have quite a few interesting things to offer, so make sure to check it out. Lyran Kitten Tarot. May I please ask how he feels about me sending him a voice note last night? We had a really, really bad breakup and I offered reconciliation. All right, darling, let's go ahead and take a look. Straight away. Nice, nice. Okay, well, yeah. I am picking up this energy of like this fight might have hurt both of you. However, we have the star over here. The star is all about hope. The star is about healing. The star is about being inspired. The star is about taking some quiet time to think about things, okay? And it does look like it might take a little bit of time for him to of cups in reverse over here. It does look like he's going to be for communication, okay, but it might take a little while because the Three of Swords over here is upright, which talks about the freshness of this heartache, the freshness of maybe hurting again, the sensitive parts of him. So emotionally. So it does look like there is hope. There is going to be reconciliation. It does look like he's going to be opening up, but it might take a little while because this is still fresh. But overall, there's a lot of like considering things. But the star, when it comes to relationships, it's always about hope. It's always about reconciliation, but it's not a fast moving energy because it's a major arcana. Because some things, some lessons need to be learned from this breakup, from this argument. So that's what I'm saying for you, darling. Luna Moon, I had a dream that I would get a job offer as it would come to me. Is this something I should look for or wait? I had a dream that I would get a job offer as it would come to me. Is it something I should look for or wait? Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, all right, let's stick with Tara for now. Dreams are a beautiful message, a beautiful way to get messages from our subconscious. So if you remember your dream, it means it has a special message for you. It might be, it's usually decoded because like it needs to be decoded because our subconscious speaks in symbols. That's why, you know, it would be nice to just be like, okay, give me a straightforward answer. And then somebody comes in your dream, goes this and this and this and this. But because our subconscious, it works differently, it gives us answers in symbols, in images, in associations. But let's go ahead and take a look about your dream. They're saying you're resisting some sort of change, you're holding on to something that you might have felt must have already ended. It could be fear of future, could be fear of success, fear of moving on. But when that comes up in reverse, there's some sort of, you feel that something has ended already, okay? And when it comes to the job, it could be, because we spend a lot of time at our jobs, so it could be your job in particular, I'm going to double check, but it could also be your surroundings. But it does talk a lot about you resisting some sort of change, whether it's internal transformation or external transformation, just resisting something. It has a lot to do with resisting your, your need and your desire to see how strong you are, how capable you are, and how much more you can achieve than what you think you can achieve at this particular moment. So you're resisting realizing how capable, strong, and how responsible you can be, and how much more you can achieve with this strength card. So they're saying it could be talking about the job, but I think it's very much about pretty much everything. They're saying that there's a particular time to move on. The need to move on is here. So don't be afraid to move on. What they're coming up and saying when it comes to this job opportunity, they're saying once you allow this death card to turn the right way up, this job or this change is going to happen organically. It's going to either appear in your field of view or like, you know, I mean, things are going to start flowing. And it's about learning how to surrender. So for now, they're saying it's more about you getting the message of releasing what you are holding on to, and then things will start happening organically. That's what I see for you, lovely Luna Moon. Melissa, will I get positive feedback putting out videos of song covers? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I like it how there's like so many of you guys are very talented and very artistic, and how you guys are literally putting yourself out there, and it's really, really good. But let's go ahead and take a look where you get positive feedback. Be assertive, be assertive, be assertive. Like, I am going to be getting a positive feedback. I am going to be getting positive feedback. Okay, darling. So what they're saying is, yes, absolutely, you need to be assertive. they're coming up and they're saying you need to ask your angels to be with you, to fill you with the light of confidence, to feel you and to surround you. You're very sensitive. They're saying you're very sensitive. People are different. There are going to be people who are going to dislike it, not gonna lie. But there are going to be people who like it. And they want you to understand that you need to set your vision on people who are going to like you. Because trust me, and somebody said this to me and I couldn't believe it, but then I went and I double checked it. Even nature videos of birds singing have dislikes. And I don't know what sort of person you have to be to dislike a bird singing, or like the amount of time you need to have to dislike a singing bird. But you need to understand that there are going to be different energies. When it comes to the majority of energies, you are going to be very well accepted, okay? Because this assertiveness is going to give you the confidence that you need. And you need to ask your angels about feeling protected, because people are going to critique, but people are also going to absolutely love it. And you need to just focus your vision on those who are supportive, okay? But it is going to help you with recovery, whether it's mental recovery, whether it's financial recovery, because you're going to be able to channel your feelings through music, through sounds. And it has this beautiful vibration, a beautiful frequency. So that's what I'm picking up for you, darling Melissa. Of course, you can do this. Of course, you can do this. Don't ever question yourself. Go, Melissa. Go, go, Melissa. Go, Melissa. A bit of a hype up from Blush Lily here. Jelly Bean Jelio, lovely to see you. Oh, you're a Leo. Happy belated birthday, darling. Happy belated birthday. My stepdad's father is on the 10th. Birthday is on the 10th as well. So that's how I know you're a Leo. I got the payments. I got the payments. All right, darling. My question is, my interview with Company M went really well. Yes. It's been almost 2 weeks and I'm waiting to hear back from them. Will they get back to me and when will I start the job? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. When will they get back to you? They're saying yes. They're just saying yes. So if you've been wondering if you got the job or, they're just saying yes. Look at this beautiful energy. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. But let's talk about when. Such a beautiful energy. Look at this opportunity. Opportunity. Like must have went really well, because it's literally coming up with yes, opportunity. There's like cash money flowing. And it's interesting, they're telling me that you actually opened up energetically. And it's very well. It's very good. Let's see. Okay, well, they're saying in the near future, they're not really giving me anything in particular this time. They're saying that you need to let go of how it's going to happen, because there's a recovery. There is a recovery of the financial situation that I'm picking up over here. Let me try tarot. Maybe tarot is going to be a little bit more talkative. But usually they just mirror one another. Yeah, they're saying you need to, it's going to happen soon and it's going to happen unexpectedly, but you need to take some time to rest right now, because with this Four of Wands, they're saying that you need to pace yourself. This is what they're saying, very, very importantly. You need to pace yourself. Yeah, and the energy over here is coming up. It's a lot of like excitement, a lot of things happening unexpectedly. I don't know why they're not giving me an exact timing. Usually they can give me more or less of an exact time. This could be a week, this could be a couple of weeks, but they want you to rest. I don't know what it is. Communication, they're telling me communication within a week. So you will know within a week. And babes, all right, darling, let me double check and then we'll get into your reading. Yes, I got the payment. How am I going to do in my next job? Like, will I be good and will I get on with my colleagues? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Very similar energy that I was picking up before. This has a lot of energy of anxiety. This has a lot of energy of not performing at your best, of people maybe seeing your mistakes or things like this. But what I'm picking up over here, darling, is actually you will get a promotion very soon. You will have people, you will be managing maybe 2 or 3 people. Maybe it's going to get like, a small team, but you will get a promotion actually quite fast with the chariot over here, because you do have a lot of leadership energies within you and you're very good, you're very fast at learning and you're very good at teaching others. So whatever this job is, they're saying that you are actually going to get a promotion like within the first maybe even 8 months, and you will get this very nice promotion. You will be training and teaching others, and they're showing me like you're very responsible, like you're very cool, but and you're also very responsible, and like you will be noticed. So there's no need for you to worry, absolutely. And they're saying like, don't look back, don't look at the past, don't compare. This is like your chance to reinvent yourself, and you are going to be doing just that, because the Hierophant, this is about teaching. This is very much about being a leader, very much about being able to communicate things clearly, about having the knowledge. And I don't know, you're just like, your mind is so like, they're showing me it's like working like a machine. It's like, it's very well, it's like going like ta 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 ta, and you tend to anticipate a lot of things. So you are going to be a very valuable part of the team, and you are going to end up managing like maybe 2 or 3 people in your little team, and you're going to be very well, like you're going to be looked up to. People are going to look up to you. So that's what I'm picking up for you. And I mean, wow, I mean, even I wanted to sit up a little bit straighter when I was reading your energies, and I was like, yes, yes. There are leaders who lead with just like fear and whatnot, and there are leaders who lead by example, and you're going to be that sort of like leader. It's like I'm hearing like maybe a team leader, or like a senior specialist, something rather. So that's what I'm hearing for you. M babes 94. Jasmine, hi darling, how are you doing? Don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session, guys. It is very much appreciated. And whoever is joining us today, hi and welcome. I am Blash Lily, and I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It is $10 per question, paid via PayPal, preferably. If you're not cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat as well. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts for personal readings, magic rituals, protection rituals, new moon magic, full moon magic, yeah, and how to attract love into your life. I did a beautiful, beautiful ritual. It's like a short video, how to use candles, roses, and your own beautiful inside magic to attract your love into your life. So make sure to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the pinned message as well. And of course, you get more control over the content that you guys see. So you're like, I want more love readings, or I want more readings on career, spiritual guidance, all sorts of things. And babes, you're most welcome. Jasmine, I would like to know about features of my future spouse, please. You got it, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look. But of course, don't forget that I do have a full on reading on your future spouse. If you guys do want to opt for a private reading, at least 40 minutes of me rambling on about where you're going to meet, how you're going to meet, when you're going to meet, what they look like, their career, their character traits. Do they have children? Are you going to have children together? What your life together is going to be like? And yeah, all sorts of things. But coming back to Jasmine's question, let's go ahead and take a look at the features of your future spouse. Okay, you know what? Very interesting. I'm actually getting somebody either blonde or dark blonde that's coming up over here. Beautiful voice. This is going to be your soulmate. With the Queen of Cups, I'm picking up again somebody with fair skin, maybe like wavy or curly hair. A very good dresser. I'm picking up eyes that could be blue or green. Interesting. For like a very soft skin. I don't know what it is. Soft, very nice, like when you just, I don't know what it is. It's a very soft skin that I'm picking up. So it could be somebody very youthful looking as well. There's somebody who's incredibly trustworthy, and you might sort of feel that you can already trust them because it gives you the feeling of somebody like you already know. Very nice smile. When they smile, what are they called? Dimples. They might have dimples. Nice teeth. They dress really nicely. I'm picking up this beige thing. I don't know, it's like brown beige colors. Very nice melodious voice. And I'm picking up letter H. Letter H and number 2. But very good looking. Lucky you. But seriously, like when if you do want to get a personal reading, I can tell you so much more. Because now I just got an image and I described the image to you. But there's more than just this picture. There's so much more to this person. Very interesting. If it wasn't going to be your future spouse, I'd definitely be interested in this person. Go more to code. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Do my spirit guides agree that it would be better not to go to my mom's for Christmas? Thank you. You're welcome. Jasmine, you have a good day as well, darling. Keep that image of that sexy, sexy person. All right, go more decor. Let's go ahead and take a look. Do your spirit guides agree with you not going to your mom's for Christmas? Picking up on some energy of like, woo. Yeah, they're saying you need to make a decision that's going to benefit you best. They're saying that they want you to understand that you need to be able to communicate clearly, communicate your desires, your feelings incredibly clearly, learning to compromise. So they're saying there's no need to worry. The action that you're going to be taking, there's absolutely no need to worry. There are not going to be any ramifications that are going to be long term. And they're saying it really is up to you. Your spirit guides always want what is best for you. So if you're thinking that this is going to be something that's going to deplete your energy, then of course don't go. It's like they're saying you really need to put yourself first. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're saying you're incredibly talented and you have this willpower, and they want you to know that they are always, always on your side. And that intuition you're feeling, or that feeling where, you feel like this isn't the best place for me to go, this isn't the best place for me to be, then put your mental health before. Like, don't let guilt trip you. Does that make sense? Don't let guilt trip you into doing something, because then you're going to end up feeling even more guilty that you guilt tripped yourself into doing something that made you feel guilty. Did I confuse you? I hope I didn't, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, they're absolutely fine with you making this decision. Aisha, hi again. I do get worried since I'm surrounded by toxic people and I have many enemies that always sabotage good things for me by creating problems or blockages. Will I overcome these people and win? Absolutely freaking lootly. Okay, do you see this Empress? The Empress is the energy of four queens put together. The Empress is a woman or man sometimes who knows their worth. There's this energy of being untouchable. You're sitting there on your throne with abundance, prosperity. This also talks about conception. This talks about being pregnant with either a baby or ideas. Okay. So the answer is yes. But they're saying is like it will come to a point where you're just not going to care. And even if you are going to still care a little bit, you're not going to allow it to stand in your way. The energy of Empress is not letting anybody's petty BS stand in your way. Because, like I keep saying, there are people who dislike videos of birds singing and waterfalls. There are people who are going to dislike you just because you tend to trigger something within them. Okay? But you need to understand that for you to become this empress, okay, for you to be in this empress energy and to be in this lush green grass and in this surrounded by this beautiful energy, you need to get out of a place that is toxic to you. Because all of this greenery, all you can't harvest something on dry land or like on a land that's infested with things. Do you see what I mean? So you need to put yourself out of this energy and put yourself into an energy and surround yourself with people who are going to be nurturing to you. But absolutely, are you going to get what's yours and you're not going to care about those who have been toxic to you? That's what I'm saying for you, lovely Aisha. Aisha, come. And don't forget to get those thumbs up, guys, for today's session if you are enjoying it. And for those who are joining us just now, hi and welcome. Lovely to see you. I am Blash Lily and I read tarot and oracle cards to answer your questions online, guys. It's $10 per question, paid via PayPal preferably. If you're not cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message for today's chat. So is the link to my Patreon page and my email. You can also find my email there in case you guys do want to reach out for personal reading on your future spouse, on spiritual guidance, on career, on predictions for the next 6 or 12 months. If you guys are in a relationship or situationship and you want to know where it's going, if it's going anywhere, you can get a reading on that as well. There's also the custom reading in case you guys don't resonate with any of the readings that I have listed. We can create a custom reading specifically for your situation. Right, my darlings. So, Aisha, you're most welcome, darling. Thank you so much for your beautiful words. Go Mordical. So, the second question. Will I be able to get into school in fall 2022 if I wait to take my test until March? All right, let's go ahead and ask the yes or no oracle. The angel answers. Will you be able to get into school? Okay, they're saying you need to pay attention to your health at this particular moment, and whatever decision that you are going to be making is actually going to help you improve the situation. So they're saying that, whatever it is you're struggling with at the moment is going to improve. And they are saying that, yes, you will be able to still get into school if you. They're saying don't give up. Don't give up. You're going to be getting good news over here, but you need to stand your ground and you need to keep going for what you think is rightfully yours, because it is. So the answer that I'm picking up over here is yes. If you wait, yes. They're saying maybe like why you need to wait is because of like the situation that needs to improve. Maybe you know what they're saying. This could also be because of what's it called? I don't know if you can even say it on the internet anymore, because of what's going on at the moment globally right now. Okay, they're saying that the timing will be better a little bit later on, but yes, absolutely. And interesting how you said wait and you got the card wait. So always trust your intuition. Always trust your intuition. But if you want to double check with tarot, then that's cool. Kirsten Hall, hi darling. My boyfriend and I have been trying to conceive for a while. My question is, would we have a healthy pregnancy in our near future? Let's see if I see pregnancy. I can't tell you if it's going to be like a healthy pregnancy, because it's like bordering on the health question. But let me see if I see pregnancy, and let me see what I see, and then we'll see. Wow. Okay, so what I'm picking up is this this disappointment where there might have been like a few close calls or something, or maybe like you thought like this time this had to be it, and was a lot of disappointment. But my darling, what I'm seeing for you, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful energy. This also talks a lot about divine timing, and this is an absolute yes, okay? Because I'm picking up this energy of celebration, okay? I don't know what it is, but literally I just got such a surge of beautiful energy, like so much happiness. I think it's coming from you and your partner when you're going to finally be like, I don't know if you guys are going to do a gender reveal or you're going to be telling people. There is this energy of feeling ecstatic, not even happy, ecstatic. The answer is yes. The Wheel of Fortune is about divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune is about turning things around and happening. This could be coming through. The Wheel of Fortune is number 10, so October or 10 months. Could be happening in October or in 10 months. But they're saying that you are going to be so freaking happy. Like, so, I mean, honestly, I just want to sit here in this energy because I absolutely love it. Okay, after all of this, after feeling like things have been like the time with your child has been taken away, and like being disappointed, and then it comes the Wheel of Fortune is very much about fate. Okay, about something up there. Like it's sort of giving you this beautiful gift, this beautiful present, and it's gonna be such a big celebration. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for. I'm so happy for you, seriously. So happy. I don't know. I can't even. Oh, okay. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm getting all emotional. Um, Purity, hi, darling. Is Ryan going to be coming towards me this month? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take a look. Is Ryan coming towards you this month? Okay, in the near future, I will double check because, in all honesty, they're saying in the near future success, yeah, which means yes, but it's not giving me in this month. I'm going to double check why, but here's my intuition saying the answer is yes, but not within this month. It's saying meditation brings answers. You need to spend a little bit more time with yourself, questioning. Questioning what you want, what you truly want. There's something about you needing to ask yourself questions. They're saying you will understand which questions, but you need to ask yourself questions. Okay, so the answer is yes. Let me just double check when he will be coming towards you. But the answer here is success. It's almost like the question. I feel like it's more like, are you investing too much? Is there a balance? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because they're showing me scales and they're saying, are you investing too much in this person? Are you getting what is are you getting what you need? Are you getting your needs met? Okay, so they're saying, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is very much about wanting to be in a stable position, of being afraid to make any changes. And the King of Swords is somebody who does not like to show their feelings, who does not like to show their soft side. They're like this hedgehog, but the hedgehog, then like this is the type of hedgehog that never wants to show their pink belly. Okay, they just want to show the spikes, the porcupine, the hedgehog. But he is going to be coming towards you, and they're saying it could be 4 weeks. I know it sounds very long, but it could be 4 weeks, but 4 weeks until it like the success part. Okay. I think it's like both of you need a little bit of a timeout, especially you, so that you can see like, is there a balance? That's what I'm picking up for you, darling. Purity. Ooh, brown deck. Christina, hello, darling. How are you? Lovely to see you. Don't forget to get those thumbs up, guys, for today's session. Always very much appreciated. And for you guys who are joining us today, oh dear God, what is this? My apologies. My apologies for the drill, for the drilling. Jelly Benjelio, thank you very much. I used to have a lot of issues with self acceptance, starting with my hair, because this is actually my natural hair. I actually naturally have. Okay. Hopefully, they're going to stop now because it's like really late and they shouldn't even be doing that. But, anyways, yeah, I used to always straighten my hair. I actually went to hairdressers when I was about 12 and or 13. I was a teenager, and I was like, listen, you do whatever you have to do, but my hair has to be straight. So they did chemical straightening. One of the worst things I've ever done to my head, to my hair, to myself, because it never really straightened them out completely. It was just like something in between. But honestly, I was getting like dandruff. I was getting like the hair like split up. Basically, what I'm trying to say, guys, love, love the hair you're given, love the nose you're given. Seriously, because now I see a lot of people trying to put curls in their straight hair, and all I have to do is take a shower, do this, put some like a little bit of product in, and go out. But I still use straighteners sometimes. Like when I want to change my style a little bit, I still use straighteners. But I have become much more accepting of the way that I look. And funny enough, so has the world. Yeah. Yes, Jelly Bean Jelly. Thank you. Melissa, yeah, absolutely. And it was years back when it was just like even worse than now. At least now they're trying to put some like natural care thing. Uh, but before it was just pure chemicals and it stank like you wouldn't believe. And it was itching. I was like, oh. But I thought this is like back then, I thought this is what I had to do to be pretty because all the girls had straight hair and I was like the only one with this curls, and I didn't know how to handle them. So I would brush them, and I would look like somebody who just got electrocuted 10 minutes ago. It was like just a triangle, of a fluffy, frizzy triangle on my head. Oh, Claire straightens her hair as well. Ah, Christina did chemical curling, perm, right? When you get like those little curls, go. Yeah. Yeah, it really damages the hair. Really damages the hair. Thank you, Jellybean. Thank you, darling. Yeah. The things we have to, we feel like we have to do to be pretty, right? Horrible. Horrible. Well, all we have to do is just be ourselves. But I think, you know what, guys? I think all of us, we need to go through this period when we have to experiment, right? Because how would you know? There was a time I had pink strands in my hair. I was blonde. I was like black. I had red hair. I had ginger hair. I think I've tried it all. Well, blonde, I think it's a very strong word. I was more yellow because I decided to go from being like having black hair, jet black, like imagine like a witch black. I decided that I want to go blonde and I wanted it now. And that just messed up my hair completely. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Bliss. Yeah, I think we all did. Yeah, Melissa, absolutely. I think we all did. But it's just interesting how things changed, how beauty standards change. And whoever is joining us, hi and welcome. We're here chatting about hair, but also I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. So it's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message for today's chat section. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. And if you guys do want a personal reading on your future spouse, on your career, on spiritual guidance, on the prediction for the next 6 or 12 months, or a custom reading with your specific question, all you have to do is just send me an email and I will send you a list of readings that I do together with prices, timings, the type of questions that I answer, and I will answer any of the questions that you might have, so make sure to check it out. For today's session, you guys can ask pretty much anything apart from health questions. So you can ask about what you can expect within the next couple of weeks. What does your spiritual team want you to know? Because believe it or not, this angel deck has not been touched this evening. Okay. And it's like, what's going on? Don't people want to know what I have to say? Because this is such a beautiful deck. It has a lot of energy from angels. It's very soft in energy. Melissa, you have a head full of dreads. Nice. I know, right? You like not a lot of people can pull those off. Not a lot of people can pull off dreadlocks. The same way, not a lot of people, especially women, can pull off like this incredibly short um, cut. But some women just look so good. Like, oh my god. Like even like they have that much hair on their head, but they look so good. I think it might have something to do with the shape of their head and like they're just facial. I don't know. It just looks so good. And dreadlocks, they look so cool. But again, it's like if you can pull them off, it's like wow. If you can pull them off. Yeah, the boyish shortcut. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. That's the one. That is the one. Wow, almost 10 years. Nice. It's very nice. All right, my darlings, let me know if there are any more questions for me today. If there's anything else you would like to know, to hear, to find out. Thank you, Kirsten. Better late than never, right? Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated, darling. Christina. If I go to social media with my content, will it end up with signing contract with some company, agency, label, or whatever? All right, let's go ahead and darling and take a look if you're going to be signed. If going through social media will get you signed, let's go ahead and take a look. And don't forget, if you ever do establish a YouTube channel, let me know. Maybe we can do like a shout out, maybe during one of the sessions, or we'll figure something out. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take a look whether there's there's a contract for you. Mm-hmm. Eventually, yes, we have the justice for you, and I think the justice came up last time, if my mind remembers correctly. Okay, a few things that you need to know over here. You have this beautiful and trusting personality. This is a little bit of a warning for you to be more discerning and more careful and more like read the fine print in whatever it is that you do. There's going to be a fresh new approach to what it is that you're going to be doing. There are going to be people coming through giving you some offers, but again, they're saying you need to be more discerning. And they're saying just do you, and you will be getting this. Let me get a few clarifications over here. Because they're giving me this energy that seems to be all over the place, and I can't Like I'm picking up parts of it. They're not giving me a story because they're saying that a lot of things can go different ways. And don't be discouraged. This is the energy that I'm picking up. Don't be discouraged. It might be a little bit difficult to get noticed at first. And they're saying you might feel like this is it. You might feel like this is the end. You might be feeling like you got defeated. But they're saying no. Don't be discouraged. You need to keep going because with the justice, justice is very much about getting signed. Justice is about contracts. Justice is about legal documentation. This could be happening within 6 months of you putting yourself out there, putting yourself out on social media and being proactive. This is what they're saying. You need to be proactive. So here the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay. Being proactive, not letting fear get to you, not letting people blah blah and put like any doubts in your head. Being proactive, which is going to result in yes. And they're saying dig deep. Dig deep. You have a lot of emotions that you can turn, like an alchemist, that you can turn into something beautiful. Like taking in something that's dark and broody from inside of you and transferring it into something beautiful, like clearing yourself. Because singing, talking, crying, screaming is one of the ways we heal ourselves, get our emotions out there. That's why it's always important not to suppress your emotions. Because it's like wanting to pee and not allowing yourself to pee because whatever. Christina, I'm glad you enjoyed it, darling. Yeah, of course. Like, of course, there's no rush, but it's like not letting, analysis is paralysis. And sometimes it can be very like when something is a dream, when something is in the process of like, okay, this is a dream, this is what I want to do when, like it might seem a very like such a big step on trying to do something, and if you just take one tiny step, if all you do that day is turn on your computer and write the name of the next song, that's it. But it's about taking those baby steps. It's about taking the baby step from baby step from baby steps. Like it doesn't matter how fast you go, it's about going, it's about doing, and it's about loving yourself every part of the way, every step of the way. Yes, yes. Melissa is a beautiful, beautiful soul as well who is into singing. Oh, that's beautiful. See, empowering each other, fixing each other's crowns instead of like doing anything else. This is what I love about the little community that we're creating here. A lot of support, a lot of beautiful energies, and compassion towards one another. It just shows how being surrounded by right people can help you achieve your dreams, your desires, and how important this support is and how important it is to feel supported. So, yes, absolutely, you can. And maybe sometime, not in the distant future, you will both send me an invitation saying, hey, you remember us? Come to Grammys. We're picking up a couple of Grammys. And I'll be like, yep, 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 I'm on my way. I'll grab my tarot deck and I'll be on my way. Ivana, hi, darling. Hi, Ivana, how are you? Ivana Panayotova. Lovely to see you. Sounds like a plan, eh? I agree with you, lovely Melissa. I agree with you. All right, my darlings, let me know if there are any more questions for me today. You can ask about spiritual guidance. You can ask about what's coming up in your career. You can ask about love. Love. You can ask about loads and loads of things. You can ask about what your angels, your spirit guides have to say to you. Or you can just say, what is it that I need to hear right now? And the cards do their magic and they pick up on the energies that you need to hear this particular moments. And then you do your magic and you incorporate it into your beautiful life. And you're like, I got it. I see. Yes. This is what I needed to hear. From your lips to God's ears. Well, you guys are gods, so as far as I understood, the connection is clear. So your inner God heard you. And of course, guys, I would greatly appreciate it if you put thumbs up for today's session. If you guys are enjoying the vibe, the energies, don't forget to check out my Patreon page out. New videos coming out there soon. And especially like if you guys are interested in magic, if you guys are interested in rituals like protection rituals, full moon rituals, excuse me, new moon rituals, runes, that sort of thing. I do have a lot of that stuff over there. Like for example, did you know that salt is one of the most powerful crystals for protection and absorption? Like for example, in Russian witchcraft, it is so widely used. It's one of the most used thing, like because it has this potential to protect, to absorb energy. And if you like do certain things with it, it becomes even more potent. Simple salt, rock salt. Bay leaves are very good for protection. Dried bay leaves. Of course, the very popularized Palo Santo, sage. Christina is absolutely right. Yeah, cleaning cards with salt, absolutely. Putting salt on your porch for protection. Yeah, exactly. Salt outside the door, absolutely. That's what I was just saying. Putting salt on the porch. All right, my darlings, let me know if you have any more questions for me today. If not, we're going to be ending the session until next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll have to see which day is going to feel more resourceful. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes to see if anybody wants to ask any more questions. If you guys are watching this as a recording and you missed it, don't worry. I do these sessions at least twice a week on Saturdays, 4 p.m. GMT, and either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. It's best to watch out for the community section where I'm going to be posting notifications when I'm going to be going live. And like I was saying, tomorrow there's a brand new video coming out on what very important changes you guys can expect in your life within the next 3 months. A timeless reading. All right, my darlings. So, last call. If you have any more questions that you would like me to answer today, let me know now. Or, of course, there's always the option of the personal reading. All you have to do is email me. Email's in the pinned message. All right, my darlings, it looks like we're all done for today. So I'm going to bid you farewell. I'm going to wish you a lovely, lovely weekend as usual. Thank you so much for being here, for your energy, for your questions, for your love. This is so, so much appreciated. I'm wishing you all the best, my darlings. Take good care of your amazing selves, and I will see you on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. It's going to be a surprise. Hold on a second. Babes is coming through. Hold on, darling. Am I saying goodbye too early? I am indeed. Babes, you got it, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look. How are you going to be meeting your future spouse? Let's see the energies I'm going to be picking up. It might not be as extensive as it would be in a personal reading, but let me see what I can see. Let me see what I can see. I'm going to see what I can see to show you that I can see what I can see so you can see what I see. All right. I'm picking up the star and the All right. What's interesting? It could be. It's going to be after a time where you're going to be surrendering yourself, like to the universe. It looks like it's going to be meeting your future spouse at night. It looks like you are going to be meeting them at night. It's a peaceful place, and it's going. I feel there's water. There's a lot of water that I'm picking up. And it's some sort of, it's either a retreat, it's not a city, it's a countryside. I don't know, even the way I want to talk, it's like quieter. And it's a warm night. And I don't know if it's like part of a retreat or part of, like, they're like twinkly, it's either twinkly lights, it could be someone's wedding. It could be someone's wedding, and it's going to happen very much unexpectedly. Interesting. It might start raining, or it might be like very stormy. Like it's going to come out of nowhere. Like first it's going to be quiet. It's like quiet before the storm. And then I'm picking up the storm, this like thunderstorm. And you might end up having to hide from the storm somewhere. With the justice over here. They're showing me it's going to be in a different location. It's during some sort of celebration, but the weather is going to change very suddenly. Very interesting. And you will end up in the same place. It's like the universe is actually going to put you in one place. And then the rest is history. Very interesting. But honestly, when you guys like get like personal readings, I'm able to really dive into this energy because sometimes it takes time. And tarot, as usual, it tells a story. It doesn't just answer the question like there and there. It tells a story. It's a storyteller. But that's what I'm picking up for you, and babes. You're welcome. It's interesting, and they're telling me you're gonna be dressed up like nicely. So it is like some sort of event where dress code is a rather formal. All right, my darlings. Now the last call for any more readings. In case you guys do want to get any more readings from me today, let me know. And if not, like I said, there's always next week. Okay, my darlings. Looks like we're all done for today. Once again, I want to thank you for being here. Once again, I want to thank you for bringing your beautiful energies my way. And I'll see you next week. Take good care of your amazing selves now, guys. Bye bye.